the light of the world, the beacon in the dark, and the hope that gave us strength to survive, is our teacher. Today, we celebrate Teachers' Day, a day kept aside to honor the gifted souls who work every day to make sure that the future is bright for all of us. On this occasion, let us take the opportunity to convey our wishes to all our teachers who have given impeccable contribution in shaping us. Let us welcome all the teachers wholeheartedly. For that, I would like to invite Abhirami and Arun from S7 for the same.
Good afternoon, teachers and respect. Good afternoon, respected teachers and students. We would like to start off the function by calling our HOD. To speak about HOD, it is HOD is Dr. Justin Sir, and it is really difficult to describe him in a few words. Personally, I could write an entire novel just about his teaching. When Sir was teaching us, he made sure that we know the difference between the textbooks and real life. His passion for departing knowledge to the younger generation is evident in his class. Sir always taught us using real life scenarios, and he's one of the few teachers who has told us it is okay to make mistakes. We feel proud to be his student. He is one of those teachers whom you can always rely on. I would like to call upon Justin Sir to say a few words.
Yeah, okay. Am I audible to Arun? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're
Yes, sir.
audible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay, good afternoon to all. Our principal, dean, my fellow faculty members, and the other staff members of Civil Engineering Department, and our beloved students. Of course, it is a nice activity and initiative by the final year students. Usually, this type of celebrations or of all these things. In this particular situation, also they consider this as as their activity or responsibility. And let me appreciate all of you to conduct such a Google Meet to interact with the faculty members and share your ideas. Being a teacher, as I told you, I am one of the proud person being a teacher and imparting the knowledge to our students, just like my fellow teachers. My mother is also a teacher, and actually I was not supposed to enter into the teaching field in the beginning of my career, and that is the reason why I came back to the teaching profession after 9 years of my industrial experience. All these things happened only because of my fortunate. I can explain the things in that way only. And let me thanks to all the good words which is given to me, even though it is slightly or highly exaggerated. Even though it is thankful for all these words. I don't know what plan of this particular meet and how you are going to proceed with the other activities. So let me eagerly waiting for your activities, what you are doing at this moment. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you all.
Thank you for those wonderful words, sir. But I would like to clarify, sir, we are not exaggerating. It all comes from the bottom of my heart. Okay. And now I would like to take this opportunity to invite the one who gives direction to every student and teacher in this college. He has been a guiding light for the past 3 years and has always encouraged us students to give our best. He makes the task of running the college look so smooth, and he silently and effortlessly manages this mammoth task. All of us look up to him and dream of being like him. Please help me in welcoming our principal, Dr. Saji CB. I think we're experiencing some technical difficulty from the principal side, so I think he won't be joining us today. Now I would like to call upon Sudha ma'am. Before I would like to call her, I would like to say a few words about her. Sudha ma'am was one of the first faces I saw in this college. She is the embodiment of the phrase spread positivity. I can't remember the last time I saw her never smiling. She was the first principal. She was the first principal during my year of this college, and a few times I had interacted with her. It was really good. She's one of the best teachers in our college, and we are really lucky to have such an educated and humble and sweet person among us. Sudha ma'am, please say a few words.
Thank you. I think it was Arun, was it? Yeah. So thank you, Arun. As Justin said, your words are very encouraging. Okay, they could be exaggerated. It does not matter at all, because the gesture that the department has shown, the gesture that the community of students has shown, is so sweet that we are happy to be here. In fact, I was attending another meeting, but when I saw that there was a problem in that meeting, immediately I logged on here, because this is what we teachers are always waiting for. The hands that we stretch out towards you, we hope that you will catch them one day. Okay, and thereafter, as was written by a poem by one of my students in the first batch, she explained a poem which was very interesting. In fact, I carry it all through my. I think I'll carry it all through my life, because she expressed a particular sentiment there. So I'll share that with you, because it's Teachers' Day. What she expressed in the poem was that was the gesture of a teacher towards a very small student. I hope you are hearing me. I don't ask that question generally. Am I audible? I hope I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay, so in the poem, she described a teacher as a student, a very young student was involved, a child, a baby kind of student was involved. And then the student was also scared and so nervous that the teacher had to stretch her hand to lift the student up onto his feet to start moving the class. And so time passes by, and later on this student comes to see the very old teacher, and then the teacher cannot stand on her own, and the student now stretches his hands towards her, and she catches hold on to that hand. It's a beautiful sentiment that I think all teachers carry. In fact, the sentiment that I shared with my students sometime back on a similar day when we were celebrating let me say it's celebration, because it's a celebration of a noble profession, of being in a profession where so many students are involved, so many lives can be impacted, so many lives can be influenced in a positive direction. So we consider it as a noble profession, and it is you people who are making us teachers. We can't be teachers without you. So it's a complete cycle wherein the students matter more than the people whom they consider as teachers. Okay, anyway, moving on to that particular incident when the students were a little they didn't want to have a theoretical class on a day when Teachers' Day was being celebrated, and so I asked them to share their own experiences with role model teachers, etc. And then of course they told me many things. In fact, some of the students even shared that their mother is their role model of a teacher, which is another pleasing sentiment shared by students. And then finally they came to me. They asked me what is my concept of a teacher, and what I told them is what I continuously feel about it all through. Okay. What I told them was that I stand before you. Okay, the concept of a teacher, which is me, is standing before you. We give you knowledge, we share many things with you, we share your life, and our life is shared with you, and you slowly come towards me. Thereafter, you will go beyond, okay, and I will turn back and have a look at you. This is my concept of a teacher-student relationship, and this I've tried to keep all through my life. And some of the teachers here, in fact, when you mentioned Gokul, I was remembering him as a student, and the heart cries, the mind cries for the fact that we lost it. Okay? And I'm very happy that civil engineering department, in fact, let's not have departmental separations. Let us think about the group of students, okay, who wanted their teachers with them. We are going through a very unhappy times when all the stimuli that comes as a result of being in a class where we can see you, where we can observe your body language, where we where we can touch you if required, where we can speak to you directly, when you can speak back to us and we can hear you, we can hear the tone, the tenor, the love in your words, your perhaps even your dissatisfaction, all those things come to us in a live class. But all these are now not in our not in our capacity right now, and we miss all those things. We miss you people, dear students. We miss you. Okay, and we hope that there will come a time when we can all come together. We can all hold each other and be happy together. But still, during the online classes, try to make the teacher happy, because your small gestures matter. What you spoke about Justin matters, because when we hear that, we feel happy. Though you're talking about Justin, not about me, I feel happy, because the sentiment of a student to a teacher is the prime motive force that makes us continue through this job. And that's the reason why I'm not retiring. Okay, anyway, thank you for the opportunity. And many thanks for considering even a person like me who has never taught you as a teacher and inviting me for this to this meeting. And I wish huge success in life to each one of you as my students. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for those very wonderful words. Rarely does someone get to influence a person's life in a positive way for a lifetime, as a teacher can, fostering optimism and confidence, providing knowledge that leads to success, and being a good role model, as you have and you are, and will forever be. Thank you for being such an amazing teacher. We have learned so much because of you. You have encouraged us to be the best we could be, and we will always be thankful to you for all the hard work and efforts you have put into making us who we are today. So now I'd like to call upon our former HOD of Civil Engineering Department, Leela Miss. We're sorry, I think we're facing some technical issues.
Sorry, Leela, Miss couldn't be with us today. Next, we would like to call upon Jaydevan sir. Before I let him speak, I would like to say a few words about him. Speaking about Jaydevan sir himself, can we say that? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Jaydevan sir?
Yes, yeah, I can.
Yes, sir, please.
So
Sir?
you want me to speak now?
No, can I speak?
Right, okay. No,
You
okay.
interrupted. So, shall I speak or? Hello?
No, just there is some issues with the sound. I am not able to hear properly.
Okay, 1 minute. So,
I can.
Are you able to hear now?
Can hear me? Yeah. Okay, tell me.
Okay, sir. Let me say a few words about you. Okay, sir?
Okay.
Yeah. So, speaking about you, we feel like we are having a national treasure within us because of your invention. I mean, you have made a great invention, the VJD method. It is groundbreaking, as you all know. Jaydevan sir has blessed us by giving us an opportunity to be his student. Sir has a magic with him that when he teaches something, it has a tendency to get stuck in your head forever. Sitting in his class made us feel that these subjects are not actually as difficult as they seem, and we all can clear them with the right amount of effort put in. Not everyone gets an opportunity to be taught by such an intelligent teacher. Thus, we treasure all the moments we got to experience with you, sir. Now you may say a few words.
Nice words. Actually, in my career, actually, I wanted to be a teacher in my career. Even I actually, even during my school days, my father is a very successful teacher, so I wanted to actually follow him. But somehow after pre-degree, I went for engineering. I didn't have any intention actually. During my engineering, then I thought, okay, then I'll become a teacher in an engineering college. That's why I went for PG also. But somehow that didn't materialize. fields. And finally, after reaching the age of 50, that I got an opportunity to, come back to my beloved profession. But I am not very sure whether I am able to, successfully execute my duty. That's all. Anyway, the institute has given me a very good opportunity. Actually, they have a former HOD, Leela teacher, was my teacher also. So as soon as she came to know that I am leaving the department, I was in the irrigation department for 20 years, and after that I took VRS. So once, then immediately she asked me to join Vidya, and the Vidya management also were very, very good with me. Actually, immediately they, even without an interview, they gave me the visiting professor post. A person who never taught any, handled any subjects, directly got the post of a professor. So I think I am very really lucky in all those aspects. And in every year I was very, even the very first year I got a very I had an opportunity to take a class for the pre-final students. There were some exceptionally good students in that class. Of course, I am not mentioning their names. So I think I was very lucky to get such students. And again, in every year, there used to be very, very good students who are actually, I think, as good as any student in a government college. And of course, many other students also, they are also very good in the practical aspects. There are some students who are not very good in theory, but they are very good in practical aspects. And I know that it is such type of students who finally get into big success. I have actually in my mind, I have a few names, but I'm not mentioning it right now. Anyway, thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to speak to you in this occasion. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for those very inspiring words. Deepa Miss is a part of the teaching faculty of Civil Engineering Department. She is also one of the tutors of the third-year students. She is an amazing teacher and a beloved tutor to the students. Such an energetic, pleasant, and overall great personality. Thank you very much for all the efforts and hard work that you put into everything that you do. So I would like to invite Deepa Miss to speak a few words on behalf of the Civil Engineering Department.
Thank you, Abhirami. Good afternoon, one and all. Respected, my beloved Sudha Miss, Justin Sir, my colleagues, happy Teachers' Day to all of you, and my beloved kids, whom I always consider as my own kids. Hi to all. Really, I'm so proud and fortunate to be called as a teacher. But when, as Justin Sir and Jaydevan Sir told, I also didn't think about such a profession or choosing such a profession in my life. Because when I was doing my studies in schools, colleges and all, I was not motivated in such a career or to begin such a career in my or to start such a profession in my and choose my career like that. But it happened so only because of God's grace. I think it was His purpose. So when I entered my teaching profession, then only I noticed the qualities of teacher. Before, when I was a student, I never noticed any qualities, attributes of the real teacher, because I never got inspired by my teachers. I think I was inspired in my studies, but not in my profession as a teacher. So when I entered to my profession, I realized that there are so many good qualities, attributes to be contributed to the student community. So when so many of my teachers or my boss or my elder teachers, I used to notice their contributions and their attributes towards the students. And really, I wanted to be like that. If I'm called to be as a good teacher, it's only because of my students, because they really inspired me, motivated me from 1999. I started my teaching profession from in 1999 from Thrissur Engineering College. And I'm glad to say that from Ablasha, my just junior who is working in our department, to Ponsi, Nisha Varghese, Nitin, Chitra, so many other as my students when I was in my teaching profession. So I'm so happy to tell you that my colleagues are all my students. So I'm so happy to work along with them. And also, I think that actually, as I'm what I am now, or as I'm a motivator or an inspirator or something like that, it's only because of my students. I always feel my students as my kids only. So whenever they come to me, I feel, yeah, I'm a mother, like that. And I know that many of the students used to tell me or consider me as a terror also, because I'm a strict teacher. But when I'm a strict teacher, or when I want to behave so, I had certain intention, because I don't want students to do shortcuts in all their ways and methods. I wanted them to work hard for that, to achieve something. Okay, so I have a message for you. There is no shortcut to success. If you are doing something, or if you're achieving something in your shortcut methods, it's only because of that moment, or only because of your luck happened in that moment. Okay, you can't expect in your future or in your career or in your life later. So if you're facing certain difficulties or experiences, whether it can be bad or good experiences, consider it as your learning experiences. Okay, never consider it as your failures, or never get disappointed. Okay, you are learning daily, you are learning something and you are achieving something in your life. So it will take you to a better future and to better career, and also it mold you in a better way. Because I learned it like that from my teachers, from my parents, from my students, and throughout my career, throughout my life, I had bitter experiences also. So these experiences made me what I am today. So I wanted to tell you that if you had certain struggles and sufferings, you thank God for that, because it make you what you are, or it will make you or take you or lead you to a better career or future. Okay, so this is a message from me to you, my kids. There is no shortcut. You have to work hard to achieve your grade, okay, and your best. And also, always, I know that you give your best, you do your best, and I know my kids are the best. Thank you, my dear kids.
Thank you very much, ma'am. And we are happy to have you as part of one of our wonderful teachers. Each class has
Thank you,
been
Abrami.
assigned. Thank you, Miss. Each class has been assigned 3 different tutors. They were meant to support and guide the students. Our teachers has done exactly that. Actually, they've done much more. They've supported us and guided us in every way possible. They spend their valuable time for us. We're all very thankful to have you all as our teachers. So now, I would like to call upon Chitra Miss to speak on behalf of our second year students.
Good afternoon, one and all. Happy Teachers' Day to all my students and colleagues. And thank you, students, for organizing such a program. As Sudamas was saying, each of these your wishes or the programs that you organize like this really makes us happy. And these are actually the inspirations or motivations. Like, we forget all the bitterness, what has happened during our classes or in the college, when we hear a small message from you. Actually, today morning onwards, till this moment, I was feeling that I was actually experiencing that happiness. Each of your messages, it's actually wonderful. And seeing your message, it actually motivates us to perfect ourselves, to be more better teachers. Actually, we too had actually, I am in this profession because I had a lot of inspiring teachers, especially my MTech teachers. It was them who made me come into this profession. So it is wonderful to be a teacher and happy to be a teacher. And being, as you were saying, telling, being a group tutor is much more, much more, and it's really a big happiness guiding you all. So happy Teachers' Day to all, and thank you, students, for the wonderful program that you have organized and the happiness and joy that you brought to us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chitra Miss. Now we would like to have Abhilasha Miss to speak a few words on behalf of the fourth year tutors.
Thank you, Abhirami. Good afternoon, dear colleagues, Sudha Miss, Principal Sir, Justin Sir, and dear my kids. So I am assigned the group tutorship of final year students recently only, and I'm not prepared also to give speech and all. I just want to say one thing, that I am very happy as a teacher. I would like to do all the works along with my kids, that is research works, teaching, everything. Each and everything is a passion for me. So it is a great honor for me to be a teacher of our Vidya College also. I just want to wish you all get good achievements in your life, good health, peaceful and happy living. And one important thing and message I would like to give you is that life will be having always ups and downs. There is no doubt about it. So we have to go through it boldly. May God help you all to have a successful lives. All the very best, dear kids. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Abhilasha Miss. Our pass out seniors, I'm sure each and every one of them would have had a wonderful experience with our teaching faculty. Vishnu Vijayan, who is a part of 2020 pass out civil engineering and 2019-2020 Civil Engineering Association President, to speak on behalf of the alumni.
Good afternoon all, I'm Vishnu Vijayan. ഞാൻ 2016-20 കൂടാതെ തന്നെ 2015-19 ബാച്ചിന്റെ എല്ലാ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന്റെ ഭാഗം അലുമിനി അസോസിയേഷൻ അലുമിനിയുടെ ഭാഗമായ എല്ലാ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന്റെ ഭാഗം ഞങ്ങളുടെ ബിടെക് ജീവിതം അതിഗംഭീരമാക്കി മനോഹരമാക്കി ഓരോ ദിവസവും ഒരു ആഘോഷമാക്കി ഞങ്ങളുടെ കൂടെ നിന്ന് എല്ലാ പരിപാടികൾക്കും പഠിപ്പിനും ആഘോഷത്തിനും കൂടെ നിന്ന് ഫാക്കൽറ്റിത്തെ എല്ലാ ടീച്ചേഴ്സിനും സാറുമാർക്കും ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഭാഗം ഒരു ഹാപ്പി ടീച്ചേഴ്സ് ഡേ വിഷ് ചെയ്യണം. കൂടാതെ തന്നെ ഇനിയും വരണ കുറെ ബാച്ചിനും ഇവരുടെ ഒപ്പം സ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്യാനും ഇവരുടെ ഭാഗമാവാനും സാധിക്കട്ടെ എന്ന് ആശംസിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ വാക്കുകൾ ചുരുക്കിയാണ്. താങ്ക് യു.
Thank you, Vishnu Charan, for those words. Now I would like to call upon Malavika Panikevitil for the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Arun. Teachers are the role models to the young generation. They affect the heart of every child, and they continue to affect eternity in the days to come. Good afternoon, all. On this Teachers' Day, it is a great honor for me to propose the vote of thanks to all those who have helped in making this gathering a very resounding success. On behalf of the Civil Engineering Department, Vidya Academy of Science and Technology, first and foremost, it is my immense pleasure to thank our principal, Dr. Saji CB, who is the source of inspiration and who has always guided us to achieve a brighter future. It is my immense pleasure to thank Dr. Sudha Balagopalan Ma'am, Dean Academics, for her constant support and love for us. Her loving encouragement always made us feel confident in taking up challenges and overcoming it. Thank you, ma'am, for your love and affection. I extend my sincere word of thanks to our loving Leela ma'am, who has always been the backbone of our department. We are fortunate to have her as a teacher. I also thank Dr. Justin Jose sir, HOD, Civil Engineering Department, for his constant guidance and support to the students. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the teachers who are like our parents, who have always stood by us and motivated us to achieve greater heights. I sincerely thank the alumni of Civil Engineering Department for making this gathering memorable. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to all my peers who took effort in organizing this function. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the students for cooperating with us in making this Teachers' Day memorable for everyone. Thank you.
So thank you. Thanks a lot. It was a wonderful program. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.